Hey guys, welcome back to Fantasy Tipped. Julian here for 5 tips on how to win you your week, the fantasy finals, in the very last week of fantasy hockey, the second half of week 26. Now, obviously, guys, the moves you make now are what's going to either make or break your week. So it's super important that you make the correct moves. If you haven't already watched my waiver wire video and my drops video, I definitely recommend that you do that. Furthermore, I want to thank all of you guys who have been watching all season for continuously tuning in. I really do appreciate you guys, and I hope that I'm able to help you this week, and I hope that I have been able to help you all year long. Let's jump into my tips now, and the very first tip that I have for you guys for the second half of this week is to add Edmonton Oilers. They are the only team that is playing 3 games this week. And there are a lot of teams that are only playing 1 game. So definitely Edmonton Oilers are definitely the team that you want to be adding this week because you'll get the majority of games from them. My second tip, guys, is to drop players from these teams that you see on the screen after Monday. Why? Because after Monday, literally none of these teams are playing again for the rest of the season. That is their last game of the season. So there's no reason to hold any players from these teams. You can drop players from these teams and then add someone who plays 2 games after that, which is really a good strategy. My third tip, guys, is to drop players from all of these teams that you see on the screen after Tuesday's game. So much like my previous tip, none of these teams play after Tuesday. The first few teams play just Tuesday, and the last few teams on the list play both Monday and Tuesday. But either way, after Tuesday, none of these teams play Wednesday or Thursday, so you can definitely drop someone from those teams and add someone who plays Wednesday and Thursday, aka an Oilers player, or a player that plays just one of those games. It's still better to get a game than no games at all. And finally, use all your ads. I don't care if you think you're completely out of it or you think that you've got this in the bag. Use your ads. Make sure that you optimize your schedule because you don't want to have any kind of regrets in case there's some kind of huge comeback either way. The goal is to try to maximize the amount of games, like I've been really emphasizing in this video. At this point, you're not dropping players because they're not producing. You want to max out the amount of games that you have in your lineup. The more games you have, the more likely you are to win because the more likely they are to put points on a specific night. And finally, guys, my last tip is win. It is super crucial that you guys win this week. Obviously, it is your fantasy finals. So I want to wish you guys the best luck for this week, guys. I hope that you're able to take home that trophy and that prize money that comes with it. Good luck, guys. This is the end of the video, and I'll catch you next episode of Fantasy Tipped.